Welcome back to the Sports News. I'm Jessa Jeremiah. Earlier this week, we caught up with James from Ford's Gym to talk boxing, and here's that report. Joining us now to talk boxing is James McIntyre, promoter, coach, and fighter from Ford's Gym. We're so glad to see you today. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me. By the way, your hair looks amazing today.
Why, thank you. I appreciate that. See, you're welcome back anytime. Say, James, let's get into it here. It's been 4 months since the last boxing show in Madison. Are we going to see another one? What's going on?
We're definitely going to see another one. We've just been having trouble lately with matching up dates with the venues and with USA Boxing. So right now, I got a meeting with Alliant Energy Center this Monday coming, and I'm still trying to work with the Monona Terrace. So perhaps this year I'll have one at the Alliant and one at Monona Terrace, and we're definitely going to try to keep going with these shows. Good
for you. It's so impressive what you're doing to really grow this sport and get it out there for people. And now, boxing really hasn't been regarded as a big sport here in the Madison area, or really even Wisconsin, for a while. What do you see? How are you going to change this, and do you see a change?
Well, I don't know if I'm going to change it, but there are some big things happening. Actually, for the first time, and I don't remember exactly how many years, but we have 2 guys from Wisconsin going to the Olympic trials. We have one guy from Madison. His name is Chris Owsley, and we have another guy from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. His name is Luis Feliciano, and I've actually been in the ring with Chris, and so I've witnessed him firsthand, and I've been doing some work with Feliciano. He'll be at our gym on Wednesday, and there's a big chance that both of these guys can make it to the Olympics. So if we have 2 guys from Wisconsin that make it to the Olympics, there definitely will be some eyes on Wisconsin coming in the future.
Oh, you bet. What a huge, great thing for the sport. And I think you are making a difference just by, coming and sharing your information and getting out there as a coach. So let's talk a little bit about that. What are you focused on most when you're coaching or training a fighter?
To me, the most important thing is actually the science itself, is the technique, the way that people are actually perform the things they're supposed to perform. So I pay just a lot of, I'm kind of a perfectionist, I guess, which some people don't like, but really when you're performing things the correct way, it makes everything so much easier. So it's just repetition, practice, and I just really stay on making sure we're doing things the right way.
Yeah, and I think that's something that's really important, to get that repetition and get those folks, get that muscle memory out there. Now, what do you feel like in terms of when you're coaching and teaching? Is there anything that you can't teach?
Well, it's always been said that you can't teach heart, that you can't really teach anybody how to have what's inside of them. Right. You just can't bring that out. But I've been working with a lot of people lately, I've seen that, the more you work with somebody, you can kind of build a strong belief of that person, of their self, of the people around them. They believe in you, they believe in themselves more, they believe in their family, they believe in the fans. When you can actually build a belief in someone, you kind of, in a way, maybe you can't teach heart, but you can cultivate their heart, because they now have more self-confidence, more courage with themselves. So where if they're in a bad situation, in a spot where they might have gave up, now they believe in themselves so much more that they won't. And I just believe maybe you can't teach heart, but it definitely can be cultivated, because as humans, what can't we learn?
Well, I appreciate your philosophy on that, James. Thank you so much for sharing, bringing boxing to the forefront. If you want to get in touch with James and get into boxing, contact Ford's Gym. This is your boxing report.